Kristen Bivens is a medical rhetorician, technical communicator, and a writing teacher. She is originally from Springfield, Illinois. Currently, Dr. Bivens lives in Chicago, Illinois, where she is an associate professor of English at Harold Washington College, one of the City Colleges of Chicago. She is a member of the City Colleges of Chicago Institutional Review Board and is working on growing the technical communication program at Harold Washington College. Previously, Dr. Bivens held a position as an instructor at Texas Tech University, where she also earned her doctorate of philosophy in technical communication and rhetoric in 2015. Another key position Dr. Bivens held was the editorial assistant for Technical Communication Quarterly. But before Dr. Bivens studied technical communication, she entered the workforce in the healthcare industry, where her interest in nursing and nursing communication began with her mother, a neonatal nurse. In applying this to her research, Dr. Bivens states, "The foundation of everything that I am interested in as a researcher is the circulation of information from experts to non-expert audiences, especially in critical care, and how rhetoric and technical communication can enhance that process." This interest in medical rhetoric and communication became the basis for Dr. Bivens' 2015 dissertation, Listening to Other Cultures, Rhetoric, Healthcare, and Neonatal Intensive Care Unit Communication in the United States, Denmark, and Sweden. In designing her research, Dr. Bivens employed a workplace qualitative methodology, including some methods such as contextual inquiry, observation, interview, and textual artifacts for data collection. On her approach to research, Dr. Bivens tends to think about a phenomenon and then, quote, think about the lowest common denominator and knowing, in my estimation, an answer to the research questions that could potentially have the biggest impact, end quote. Dr. Bivens' research is not too heavily rooted in the theoretical plane. The majority of her research is practical, rooted in critical care scenarios. 25% is about technical communication, and 75% is mostly rhetorical, because she says that's what she's drawn to. Another aspect of Dr. Bivens' research involves the ameliorative aspect of technical communication. This thought is displayed in Dr. Bivens and Dr. Christy Cole's 2017 research article, The Grotesque Protest in Social Media as Embodied Political Rhetoric. A case study approach was used to understand the grotesque frame as a useful tool that emphasizes the material body and the processes of the body as both individual and communal. When asked about what she thinks the significance of her research is, Dr. Bivens states that she can pop in and out of technical communication and rhetoric discourse at her own will. Part of the significance of her scholar is how she is positioned within the academy, which some would argue that two-year colleges, where Dr. Bivens currently works, do not belong in the academy, but her work is proving that theory wrong. The significance of her work is reflected in the engagement and references of her research that extends the conversation of phenomena. Dr. Bivens is currently working on a Pulse Point app. As quoted from her website, this healthcare app is based in her oral and sonic research in acute care hospital context and currently is in a preliminary discovery and development phase. The healthcare app will be marketed to hospital administrators and unit educators. Specifically, the healthcare app will be a clearinghouse and storehouse of information for friends and families of patients in intensive care units. Additionally, Dr. Bivens and Dr. Christy Cole are working on an expansion of their journal article, Grotesque Protests, into a book that examines how social media enables embodied political protest in the United States and throughout the world. Finally, Dr. Bivens suggests that all TCR students should get connected and stay connected, especially on Twitter and social media. As a former distance learner in the TCR program, Dr. Bivens says that social media is a quick and easy way to continue the discourse of research and rhetoric regardless of location.